Hello there, this is Michael Kies, and I want to let you know I've been inundated with calls from people who are finding it tough at the moment to create sales. And I get questions like this all the time. I'm taking buyers out, but they're not buying. I've only made one sale this month, and I usually make 8 sales per month. How do I get buyers to make a decision? And another question I received last week, how can I improve my marketing to attract more buyers? Most people are saying, I need help with buyers. And I think the reason I'm having so many people call me is that I thrived in a tough market that lasted for a long 12 years. And the only change was a 20% dip in year 5, which just happened to be my best year ever. So why could I thrive in tough markets and others were leaving the industry and saying it's impossible to make sales? Because they didn't want to work on the right actions and bought into their own excuses, which sent them broke. The same solution that worked for me works today. Katie called me saying that she was thinking that maybe this wasn't for her anymore. Now, she'd had a very successful career. We spoke for about an hour. I gave her some specific things to do, which, by the way, she did only 40% of what I suggested, and she made one sale and another cooking in just 7 days. And that's after she made only one sale in 5 weeks. She said, this is amazing, as the buyers are now chasing her. Do you want buyers to chase you? Eleanor was struggling and hadn't sold a house for 4 weeks, and since following my suggestions, she's now selling 2 properties per week. She made a decision to follow what I suggested, and her results increased immediately, and now buyers are chasing her as well. So if I can do it for 12 tough years, and now people like Katie and Eleanor are making sales from following my suggestions, then you can do it as well. If you're having doubts about your future in real estate, listen to this before you do anything. There is a way to make more sales in a tough market than in a good market, and it's simple and it's fun. Most people focus on the wrong thing in a tough market, and they spend a lot of time with buyers, make a few sales, get exhausted, and start looking for the magic bullet to get buyers to make a decision. Wrong. The right thing to focus on is getting more listings and then pampering those sellers, and that's the 80-20 rule. That's 80% of your time spent on sellers and 20% of your time on buyers. You can go from 0 to hero within 7 days by doing the following. Focus on the right actions. 2, forget about what you think a good price for a property is and keep reducing it until it attracts buyers and the property is sold. And number 3, sell. Lead buyers to make the decision that's right for them. This is all you need to do in this market, and I guarantee you'll do the same as all the other people I'm coaching, and that's to be making 2 sales per week. And I guarantee the people who I'm working closely with will make more sales in tough times than they ever did in boom times, while their competitors are wondering what the heck is happening. Hope is not an answer. The right actions will give you great motivation. And it's like having your car fixed by a cheap backyard mechanic who doesn't know anything about your make of car. The car is not going to run well and it will break down again. But you go to the car dealer. They're experts in fixing your type of car and your problem. The car comes out, it runs well, and it's guaranteed to run well. I can guarantee you, I made sales in tough times in a long, tough market. So I can show you the way to make sales when things are getting tougher in your time. I first of all survived and then thrived in long, tough markets. And in this tough market was awarded top salesperson for L.J. Hooker internationally in number of properties sold. I can show you how to make sales in tougher markets from my personal experience. If you'd like to find out more about how to make more sales in this market, then go to www.michaelkies.com.au and book a time for me to speak with you. By improving 2 skills that you haven't used before, you will dominate your market, and I'd love to help you do that. Until next time, I wish you every success in real estate. This is Michael Kies.